I figured it out. Alright, again, this is StarkZaku here, and welcome to another Let's Play. A new Let's Play. I kind of said this earlier, but the mic and all that just wasn't in. And that's me not paying attention, so I do apologize for the first 5 minutes seeming awkward as hell. But that's beside the point. We are playing Capsule Monster Coliseum. This game is absolutely magnificent. Like, I put it like this. This is actually one of the first Yu-Gi-Oh games. Actually, it's the second Stark. It's the second. We're gonna act like Master Duels didn't exist. But regardless, this is a fantastic chess game. A little side game. You know, there's one other game I'm gonna be playing later on. Well, not later on today, but later on throughout the week, whenever I get the copy in the mail. You know, I'm gonna decide either between playing that or playing something. What's the other game called? Either that or Wukong. One of the two games will be played. Like, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get started with our campaign. It's gonna be kind of odd, you know, for the beginning, but I think this is when I'm gonna start streaming from now on. Morning times, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way. Like, even like during the weekends, cause it fits with my sleep schedule. I kept messing up trying to stream during the night on the weekends and all that. You know, it just doesn't make logical sense to do that anymore. So we're gonna keep it. We're just gonna keep it morning time. You know, second I get off. That way, when I get off work, I can stream and still be functional. Yugimoto and his alter ego, who has been trapped in the Millennium Puzzle, will use their wits and monster capabilities to defeat all of their opponents. Yeah, this game is like that. As they fight for the title bestowed on only the best Capsule Monster Coliseum fighter. Yeah, the writing back then was very cheesy, but it was raw. Cheesy writing, but raw. You know what I mean? Like, just raw writing. And this Joker got something I didn't think it would have for early PS2 game. For an early game, this has something that I didn't think it would have, which is fucking voice. Like, it's not text box, it's fully voiced characters. But besides all that, let's enter in the name. Obviously, we're gonna go with... Oh, shoot, I'm being stupid. I would just go and call him Konami, but nah, we're not doing that. Enter name, yes. Alright, and we're gonna build a custom because, yeah, screw all that, starter kit nonsense. We're gonna build this Joker from the ground up. I was about to say, whenever you want to load up game, that'd be very great. Now, the symbol attribute affects all of your monsters. Select an attribute that will give your monsters an advantage in battle. Alright. Now, because I love electricity, you think I choose thunder. Oh god, no. There are certain monsters in this game, like, don't get me wrong, I do like, you know, electricity is dope, but certain monsters in this game are just OP under certain guises. So you got, let's introduce them. You got thunder, wood, wind, earth, water, fire, dark, and light. So these are your 8 attributes. And trust me, the way they affect each other gets on my nerves. My absolute nerves. Some of the wind monsters are pretty good in this joint. Some of the wind monsters is good. Some of the water monsters are really good. Like, I think you get a really good dolphin in the beginning too. That one's real nice. Of course, the fire monsters are pretty decent. You know, that goes without saying. And then, of course, you have your lights and whatnot. I'm very conflicted on how I want to do this. You know what? Just for the pains. Because I know if I choose, I know there's going to be, because, you know, if you know me, my favorite monsters are Blue Eyes monsters, right? I'm going to kick myself in the freaking teeth for this, but we're going to go with Thunder. Wing. But Fairy also has wings. We're gonna go with the Thunder Tower. Yes. And we're gonna go with Purple for Purple Lightning. Shout out to Kakashi. Alright. So we got MP, AP, and PP. We don't really know what these do for now. It's been a long time since I played this, so we don't know what these do for now, but we're gonna learn later on. I mean, I have a general idea of how this works. So the way I want to do this, because I could just go like 100% AP, but that's not even logical to do. We'll keep that at that, and then for monster points, I think we're gonna go with higher monster points. We're gonna go with 550, and then for PP, okay. We'll probably go with that. That should solidify us just right. Now let's hear this awesome voice acting right here. A freaking top tier.
Grandpa. I thought you would come, Yugi.
First of all, that's not your granddad, and he's not your grandson. Do you not notice the certain height diff? You know what? Continue.
What are you doing? I knew you wouldn't have prepared anything. You're always so impatient. I brought monsters that you can use in the tournament.
You're very kind though, but you're not his granddad. You're just not. Why are you like this?
That's my grandpa.
No, he's not.
Hold your horses. I never said I was giving you these for free.
Huh?
I'll exchange them for monster points.
And that's why I put money into monster points. I want y'all to pay attention to why I did that.
Monster points? You can earn monster points by winning during the tournament. Keep winning to get more and more.
That's a
I haven't
fact.
battled even once yet. But didn't you just create a symbol that gave you monster points?
I sure did.
Use those to start with. Let me give you some tips. Monsters can be separated into light, dark, fire, water, earth, wood, wind, and thunder.
What was the pause between dark and fire? No.
In other words, each monster has a different attribute.
Okay. Seems legit.
And each attribute has a different advantage and disadvantage. I'll explain what they are, but if you don't think you can remember them, I suggest you take notes.
Hmm?
Are you ready? Here they are.
Oh, this is what listen to this shit.
Strong against dark, and dark is strong against earth.
Why is dark strong against earth? There's no rhyme or reason for that. Why is dark strong against earth? I mean, I guess you could attribute it to Netherrealm, you know, being stronger against the earth realm, kind of. But then that's kind of like an either or situation. Continue.
Fire is strong against wood.
Okay.
Water is strong against fire.
Seems legit.
Earth is strong against thunder, and wood is strong against wind.
Okay. Now, why is wood strong against wind? Because I've seen plenty of gale winds to prove that theory wrong.
Wind is strong against water, and thunder is strong against light.
I guess wind, you know, pushing tides and all that. But you mean to tell me wind can push the tides but can't knock down a plant? Yeah, okay, game. Okay. And now thunder being strong against light is exactly the reason why I chose this, because Kaiba's going to be a problematic person in this game.
That's it.
Very problematic.
If you remember these relationships, it will increase your chances for victory.
So I have to have, basically I'm going to have to run with thunder and dark monsters roughly. You know, I definitely want to run with dark monsters to combat that earth element.
So only having monsters of a single attribute is dangerous.
Well, I mean, that's common sense. I mean, granted, I don't learn that because the way I play Yu-Gi-Oh, I tend to have, but that doesn't really have an effect in the, never mind.
That's my grandson. You learn quickly.
Again, he's not your grandson. I don't understand why I gotta keep saying this.
However, you should always take your opponent's attribute into account.
Fair enough.
That's another important point to remember. Well, the rest is up to you.
I understand.
Yeah, now if only we could understand the fact that y'all are not related.
Can you show me the monsters?
Buy a monster, at least 10. Okay, so now if I had picked light, I would have definitely went for Happy Lover, because Happy Lover moving at 4 is freaking busted. Like, no matter how you look at it, that is busted as hell. Scaling, like, light is pretty good for the start if you pick light. But me being that guy, yeah, we're buying this. Just trust me when I say this. I'm gonna wanna build this later on. That's gonna be necessary. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Alright, so you got Droll Bird, which is your 4 and 1. Definitely might want to get that. You know, with wind being strong against... I'm sorry, weak against wood. Mind my manners on that. Because wind is strong against water. With what? Okay. Okay, so the monsters I'm gonna be running with is these guys right here. Kaminari Kozu. Kaminari! Welcome, fam. We missed you. Oh my gosh, Shovel Crusher is awesome. I'm buying 2 of these. And Gear Golem of the Moving Fortress. I'm probably gonna have to buy that later. Like that's just a reality I have to live with. So we're gonna go with 3 of those. That's gonna be my 5. Screw Steel Scorpion for a different reason. I'd rather just not. And I did say I need to get some dark monsters, so I'll probably pick up a Feral Imp just because, and 2 Karibos, and I guess I want to say I probably should pick up a Troll Bird just because. Because I'm pretty much covered at that point. I'll pick up a White Dolphin. Just because. Oh yeah, I did get a follow before I left on my last stream. So yeah, definitely want to give a shout out to Legend Northern Wolves. Thank you for the follow. I should have did it last time I streamed, so I do apologize for that. But let's continue to Area 1. And we get to fight Joey Wheeler. Love this guy. Joey is actually the second type of person I like. Him and that damn Red Eyes. Because Red Eyes Black Dragon is the second favorite. Just because it just does what it does.
Hiya, Yug. I've been waiting for you.
Joey!
The one and only. And don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you just because you're my friend.
I mean, naturally, I'm not gonna take it easy on you either.
I'm not holding anything back.
I don't expect you to.
Get started, Joey.
Like, I'm actually still shocked that they had voice acting for this. Like, I have to give them credit. Okay. Ha. 7. You will fail. If you let your opponent attack first, you get to position your pieces on the field. So basically, I can choose to be at the top or bottom if I get to be on the top or bottom if I choose second, but if I go first, they get to choose. But I get to go first. I'm gonna go first because any opportunity I get to go first, I'm gonna go first. There are certain maps where I'm gonna have to go second because the map just favors that area better, which is some bull. So he has 4 fire monsters right there. So
I'll select my monsters to play with. Wait a sec. What's wrong, Yugi?
oh. So you recognize that you're not actually Yugi, right? But even though we still call you Yugi, that's so stupid.
There's a limit on which monsters you can use.
Okay, what you mean?
Which is determined by monster points.
Okay.
You mean the points I paid in order to get monsters?
Yes.
Yeah. Each stage has a set limit of monster points.
Which is bullshit.
And the total monster points of the monsters you use cannot exceed the limit.
I see. That means if the monster point limit of the stage is 100, then I can use 10 monsters that are 10 monster points each.
Newsflash, there aren't any monsters that's 10 monster points apiece.
Or I can only use 5 monsters if they are 20 monster points each.
Newsflash, there's maybe like a handful of monsters that's like 20.
That's right. So you have to think carefully about the balance of which monsters to use.
Okay. Thanks, Yugi.
Okay. Select monsters for the sorting. We're probably gonna lose this first one because I only took one water monster, so you know that was kind of stupid. So we're gonna go with him because why not? And I'm gonna take one shovel crusher with me. I guess I'll take. Oh my god! Damn, I messed up somewhere. We'll leave shovel crusher out of this. Take two of those. Him. And ooh, this is gonna be tough. Damn. Damn it, Stark. You're not really looking too hot right now. Okay, yeah, we'll go with this. So what is it? These three. Yeah, this'll work. Okay, here's hoping I don't lose my first freaking battle. I'm gonna lay him down there. We'll let random take its course. Yes. Now let's get this gravy train rolling, shall we? All right.
It's time to start.
Indeed. Let's start.
Hey, in order to move your pieces, you need AP.
Huh?
I see. Each piece has a set requirement of AP.
Now, do you see why I set it at 100? If you leave it at that measly 50, that's gonna be hard as hell in the beginning. I'm just gonna let you know that now.
And if I move it, then the AP on the screen decreases, correct?
Yes.
Yep. And if you don't have enough AP, then you can't move your pieces anymore.
So I have to be careful about the amount of AP when thinking about how to move my pieces.
Yes.
Uh-huh. But first, you can't move anything if you don't summon monsters from your capsules.
Yes.
So you have to choose which monsters to summon.
You're right. Oh,
Alright. Cool. Alright, so first things first is we gonna summon. We're gonna summon this guy right here. And then, oh god. Oh snap, I'm stupid. Intern. Now the reason why I chose the moving kind is because I want to be able to move around freely. Now, he's gonna be able to bring all his monsters out at once. There's really nothing I can do about that. I will tear down your defenses.
Hey, right now you saw the AP increase, right?
Yes.
what? Yes, you are correct.
Where it says AP on the screen, there's a number with a plus sign next to it.
Yes, that basically means you gain that amount each turn. Yes, I'm aware of that, Yugi. We got this.
This number must be the amount of AP that increases on my turn.
By golly, you
And
got
if you
it.
summon a monster, it'll increase.
Yes.
That means either I move a summoned monster, or I summon so that I can move more pieces.
By golly, Yugi, you forgot it.
That's something I need to think about.
It's important to make a decision based on the situation.
I concur. But now, all jokes aside, let's summon some more monsters. We're gonna have a trilogy right here, looking nice and out there. We'll summon Karibo too. Now he's gonna summon his last two. Oh, he's actually not. Now, if I had enough pieces to surround them with, I would just yeah, I'll summon him too.
Its ability decreased.
That
Yes.
terrain is not good for your piece's attribute.
If the terrain is unfavorable, then its ability decreases. But if the terrain is favorable, then the ability increases.
Yes.
Yeah. You can check by looking at your piece's ability.
I see. Then, I should be on the same terrain as my attribute as much as possible.
I mean, that's
Changes
the
depending
idea.
on the situation, but it's worth remembering.
Yes, this is essentially just chess on yeah, this is essentially just chess. This is basically what Duke Devlin should have made instead of that nonsense you call dungeon dice monsters. So I have a minus right here, but if I touch the water, I'm golden. Now. Okay, we have elevation. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
What? You can't be serious. This can't happen.
Oh, this can happen. Better believe it. I'm sorry, it's way too early in the morning and I've had way too much coffee. So, we're going to get him in position because he's basically going to be the power play right here. You follow me? So, right now, I probably could move him right here. The most he could move is like that, boom, and he can attack, boom, right here. So, he will not be able to touch me. But I shall not be able to touch him. That is no good. So, we are going to have him right there. I feel like I messed up somewhere. Now, he, on the other hand, my Karibo, can actually do some attacking despite, you know, only moving diagonal. So I basically made this game a lot harder than it needed to be. Because if they're not set up the way I need them to be, like his, like the way they're moving right now, like I should have known he was gonna move right there. Cause see, now that's gonna screw me up big time. Let me tell you something. Yes, cause I cannot reach this guy to save my life, but he cannot reach me either. So. We're gonna move in the water, and we're gonna move him right here, and I could send Karibo in, but that is a damn that is a sacrifice. That is a sacrifice mission right there, and I'm not willing to put him through that. Like I'm just not. Now he gets +3, but he gets +19 if he touches that water. Like it is that serious. Like, so I'm gonna let that be known. Yes, and Talk to me. What you gonna do, Mr. Wheeler? Yeah, he's